Right, I came in here actually to start leveling Conjurer. As I'm doing White Mage and Paladin as my healing job and tank job. Um, but I forgot there's a quest in here. Isumiyan has a quest called One Night in Amdapor, and I'm just going to record the opening quest text for that. And then I'm going to do a couple dungeons, I think. So that's what I'm going to do tonight with Mercy. It is well that you are here, Mercy. Some burdens are too heavy to bear, even for those so favored to abide. Know that you were chosen as much for your true heart as your skill. I speak to you in the name of the three seed seers. The eldest, Kane Senna, you will already know as the guardian of our fair land. 2 siblings has she. It is the younger of this pair, Rune Senna, who hears the voice of the elementals with greatest clarity, and what he has heard lately is troubling indeed. These dark stirrings we have traced to the Lost City of Amdapor in the South Shroud. The city once throve in the fullness of magic during the 5th astral era, but it was sealed in the wake of its demise. Alas, the Twelves Wood has been out of balance since the calamity. So riotous has its aspect become that the seal was severely weakened. When this happened, the forests surrounding the city began to wither and die. We would enjoin you to investigate the cause. Now, I must confess that this is a task for the Twin Adder, normally, but we do not live in normal times, Mercy. The company is spread thin, and you are stout with success. Will you not assist? It is well that you assent, for the need is great. Now go now to Seedseer Raya Osena at Camp Tranquil, and listen well to what she says of her brother's divination. So, Sumiyan is a seemingly young, blonde-haired boy wearing like all black robes, has a kind of spiky staff on his back. So it's a staff that has like the top end of it that would be held up is curved into a kind of a question mark, like a crook, that like a shepherd might use, but there's spikes growing from it, and he has horns, black horns on the back of his head, 2 horns from back top, basically kind of going up and out. Yeah, he is a race that I think you can play. I just don't know for sure. But that is this short video for the quest text for One Night. Now, actually, you know what? I have Gridania for free, so let's just go back. Let's go to Camp Tranquil for 221 gil. In the South Shroud. We'll hop on a Chocobo. We can fly now. I got the Magitek armor too, but I just mostly prefer flying on Chocobo, depending on the character. Magitek armor is just too big and bulky for me. Raya Osena. We got a cutscene. Fade to black. She also has horns. They are white. She's wearing mostly white, kind of open in the front, around the navel area and down. So you see, like, underneath, she also has a skirt, like a crimson skirt, and she has white boots. And her staff is completely straight, but it has, like, knots in it, I guess. It's all white, like white wood. And it's got knots as it goes up. Like rings, I guess, as it goes up. And then the top of the staff looks like a flame, but it's still just white wood. In the shape of what a flame might look like, I guess. And she's accompanied by 2 Mughals. And she looks young, blonde, long darker blonde hair, or regular blonde hair, I suppose. Hear about the cursed pile of rocks they call the Lost City of Amdapor? I assume. I am Raya Osena, sister to the elder Seedseer. Brother Sumiyan hasn't told you much, has he? Discretion is the better part of his valor. Well, aside from Amdapor Keep, the city is all that remains of an advanced magical civilization from the 5th astral era. No records survive of how the city met its end, but the elementals tell us all was undone by what the Great One calls an unclean presence. I fear that what my brother senses in this very thing, its satedness drained away after so many centuries. Oh, what my brother senses is this very thing, its satedness drained after... Okay. If it hungers for another city to slake its thirst on, I'll take it from here, sister. A younger boy comes up. He's got kind of like, if they're called horns, they're on the outside of his head, basically covering his ears and going up, and they're thicker at the bottom, and they kind of make more or less sort of an isosceles triangle as they go up, but there's, little bits and pieces that are, not bits and pieces, it kind of look like flames, actually, on the outside of his head, but they're white. He's got, like, a bowl cut, blonde hair. He's also wearing white robes, very similar to his sister. They're open in the front, like below the navel. You can see his shorts on. And he has smaller white boots, but they're kind of like snow boots that go up to mid calf, mid shin. There you are, brother. Why must you dawdle so, and leave the tedious explanations to me? Now convey all you felt to this artful adventurer. My sister paints me as a bumbling rustic, but I assure you, I'm nothing of the sort. I'm simply attuned to something greater, which brings us to that darkness stirring in Amdapor behind the barrier. Something has kindled there, and daily it grows, and how distrait the elementals are. I've not seen the like of it. They show me what feels like awakening and nightmares. I fear this calls for a more prosaic sensing than that of my rare gift. Some disaster slouches towards us. Might you discover the source of these dark visions and nip it in the bud? You are our best hope, Mercy. Surely you can find the will to journey to Amdapor. You shall find a wood whaler by the name of Alphine keeping vigil at the barrier. And don't worry about returning here to tell us of your findings. The elementals will doubtless keep us apprised. But enough talk. Good luck, Mercy. And he walks off. But I mean, you're about to leave anyways. We are flying over Camp Tranquil. Because we can now. And down. That was a little off key. Alphine is outside a large sealed wooden gate thing. There's a bunch of like revenants, which are just kind of the ghost balloon kind of creatures. They're floating around, flapping their little wings. They're really light on the bottom and dark, kind of bluish to blackish on the top. Alphine is a wood whaler with a spear. The Seedseers have sent word of your coming. You are bold indeed to willingly glimpse into the darkness. The lost city festers more and more by the day, and they say you're to lance the boil, eh? Beyond this gate lies a land out of balance, its earth aspect sapped by the calamity. You had best be prepared before entering further. Rot and wrong, that's what you'll see. Creatures run mad, tormented by hooked burrs that clutch and burrow. Ahem. Well, good luck with that. No doubt you'll prevail, being favored of the Seedseers and all. Fight well. The Lost City of Amdapor is now accessible. This video is over. I'm gonna go finish making food, and then I'm gonna do a couple dungeons, hopefully. And then next time, I guess tomorrow, I'll start working on White Mage, and yeah. Thanks for watching. See you soon.